guys, welcome back to my channel. It's always a pleasure to be here with you guys. So today we are going to talk about something that some of you have asked me, and that is the short-term visa. Usually most of you know it as the visitation visa. So under short-term visa, there is the family and friends visitation visa, whereby you get an invitation from your family and friends to come to Europe or to come abroad or to come to Denmark. So usually I'll use the example of Denmark because Denmark is where I live. So for you to be able to be given a family visitation visa or to friends, number one, you must be invited by your family and friends. So you have that as a documentation, and then there must be a good reason. And some of the reasons usually are if you have a family member or a friend who is terminally ill, God forbid, maybe you're coming to attend a funeral, and then also celebrations such as marriages, baptism, confirmation. Yes, those are good reasons for you to be given a visa. And then under the short-term visa, there's the other visa that is the business visa. So for you to also be able to get this visa, you need to have an invitation. For example, say Denmark, you need to have an invitation from the company or the organization in Denmark that is inviting you for a business trip. And then there must be a prior relationship between the organization in Uganda and the organization in Denmark. So this should not just be forged suddenly because you want to come to Denmark and you're like, oh, I'm going to have a business trip with this company and all this and that. There must be a prior relationship. And then this company that is inviting you, let's say in Denmark, should be registered with a central business unit within Europe or in Denmark. And then there must be proof that indeed you have this business with each other beforehand. And then the other visa is, under the short-term visa, is the sporting or the cultural visa. So also before you come, there must be maybe a sporting event that is going to take place in Denmark, and then they must send you an invitation that you can go with to the embassy to be able to get your visa. So some of the things you must consider, there must be proof that when you really indeed come here, you're going to take place in whatever cultural event or the sporting event. There must be a sporting event that is taking place that you can prove and say, yes, indeed, I'm coming in for this. However, the other thing you must take into consideration before coming is your travel document or your passport must at least be valid 3 months past the expiration date of the visa that they will provide you with. And then the other thing, you should make sure that you've never been to Europe before or to the Schengen countries before where you overstayed and had been deported. If that happens, that means for the next 5 years there's a travel ban on you. So you can't be allowed to come here. And then the other thing is, if they suspect that when you come here, you are unlikely to go back, then your visa will be denied. And then you must make sure that you have a health insurance. If you don't have a health insurance, they won't give you the visa. And also how long your health insurance is determines how long your visa will be. For example, if you took out a health insurance for only 2 weeks, so they're only likely to give you a visa for 2 weeks. If it is a month, then they'll give you a month, because they don't want to take up the risk in case maybe you fall sick, something happens, God forbid you died, and you have to be taken back home. So the health insurance helps cover all those expenses. Yes. And then And then the other thing you must be aware of, when you come under visitation visas, those short-term visas, you are not allowed to work. So please, when you come, make sure you don't break the rules. And then the other thing also, you must document before you come. They will ask you. Usually most of this information you can get from the embassy. They'll ask you to document that you, when you come here, that is, if maybe of, yeah, that you can support yourself, or the family or your friends or whoever has invited you must document that they have a certain amount of money, they'll be able to take care of you. So all those things need to be documented and proved if you are to be offered that visa. Overall, it is not complicated, the visitation visa and all that. The most important thing is to get an invitation. That is usually the start. Get an invitation, whether it is family or friends or from the business that you're connected with, that you're coming to attend. So yes, guys. And then the other thing I must mention before I forget is, once you get a visa to one of the Schengen countries, while you're here, you're allowed to actually travel around. Like if you're in Denmark, given a visa in Denmark, you can travel to Germany, you can travel to Norway, you can travel to Belgium and all that. So it's pretty cool when you come here. You can take up the train and all that. So guys, that's it when it comes to short-term visas, visitation visas. I hope I have made sense. I hope I've given you guys enough information. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.